Hello everyone, welcome to Simply Stamping with Narelle. Right, I'm just going to find myself on the iPad, so if you are here already, bear with me. I'm just going to find myself and then I'm going to share it in a few groups, so bear with me. If you're here, pop in and say hello. I know I've been absent for so long, but I thought it would be fun to I've posted in a few places, so let me just get rid of my message on my screen. Hey Rails, how are you? Kathy, lovely to see you. All right, so we have a few people popping on, which is lovely. Now I've got to prop my iPad up, also very technical. The stand I have for my phone, I have this thing for my iPad as well, but it doesn't extend enough for my iPad to be portrait, and you used to be able to watch Facebook Live's landscape and see the comments, but apparently you can't do that. So anyway, and now my stand that I have is no good for my iPad, so I'm using a couple of my blocks to prop up my iPad. So if it falls down and goes crash, then you know I need to come up with another idea. But hello, oh thank you Kathy for saying you've missed me. Look at my lovely mess at the background. I'm sorry. I used to put my dividing screen up, hey, but I'm a bit warm today, so I thought, well, the fan's not going to get through that, so sorry about that. And also need to tell you about the glare on my glasses. Okay, I got new lenses because I had this film on them that was anti-glare, but it didn't scratch, but it like smudged really badly, and once it was smudged you couldn't clear it, and it was like looking through a fog. So I took all my 3 pairs of glasses that I have to get new lenses in it, but then I realized that now they're going to be all glary, so I don't know, I should find a way to put in fake glasses, fake eyes. But anyway, thank you everyone for joining me. It's so good to be here. If you're watching me on YouTube, so this Facebook Live will be recorded and popped up on YouTube later today. If you're watching me on YouTube, know that it's not live. It may appear live because I'm answering people's questions and saying hello to people, but just know if you're watching on YouTube, it was recorded earlier in Facebook and uploaded to YouTube. If you want to see some other crafting videos that I do besides what I do on Facebook, then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that little bell so you're notified when I put a new video up. And also know that now on my YouTube channel I have 2 separate playlists. I'm a mad keen cross stitcher and have been since I was a teenager. I've taken a 15 or so year break, but I've got back into it big time, so I now do floss tubes and my crafting videos. So if you're a crafting fan, a Stampin' Up fan, a card making fan, make sure that when you go to my YouTube channel you choose the playlist for the card making. And if you're a cross stitcher or a needle crafter, make sure you head over to the stitching playlist, okay, and you'll see all my floss tubes on there. So rather than having 2 channels and getting confused and making extra work, I just combine them all into one. So that's also why I changed the name to Simply Narelle, because it represents more of me. I am more than just my Stampin' Up. I do lots of other things, so I thought that was a really good way to incorporate it all into one without giving myself extra work. But thank you everyone for watching. Now I promise we're going to make a card today, but I do have some things I need to run through first. Number 1, we have a joining special with Stampin' Up at the moment called Get and Go. Really cool. I love joining specials, okay? So if ever you've thought about joining Stampin' Up, you want the discount on our fantastic products, then you can, I'm not Simply Rails, oh thank you, then join my Stampin' Up family. We would love to have you. There's nothing better than getting a discount on the products that you love, and I'm the type of leader where I am always available for my team, and you can contact me anytime. I may not respond straight away because I might be doing something else, but I will always respond. But I also don't pressure people to do anything they don't want to do. If you want to buy just for yourself, to use the products for yourself and get the fantastic discount, then I'm happy for you to do that. I love people who do that, because who doesn't love a discount? If you want to take it further and do a few get-togethers with family and friends, I can help you do that too. Or if you want to take it to the next level and build a business and do classes and do all those wonderful things, I can help you with that too. But never, ever, ever, I can't say this enough, never, I also can't talk, never any pressure from me to do what you don't want to do, but I just love sharing the opportunity and the discount with everyone. So if you're interested, please contact me. I'll pop a link up on how to join. That's only for people in Australia though, sorry, I can't join people from overseas. Now, the Get and Go promotion for September, you get these 2 extra free stamp sets. Ready? Whoops, I missed. So you get the So Much Love stamp set as an extra for free. You also get the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set extra for free. Right, now that is on top of the already $235 worth of product you get to choose, free shipping, plus you get a packet of rhinestones, plus you get these card kits. So there's 4 of each type, and Stampin' Up have designed 2 cards using 1 each of these stamp sets, and they've produced 4 card kits for you that you will get. And so there's a card kit using this stamp set and a card kit using this stamp set. All the work's done for you. So when you join, you'll get them for free. And it's designed so that if you wanted to get together with family and friends, you have everything you need. And you have the kits, you don't have to design anything. Everything's pre-cut for you. Get together, give them all a kit, and have a fantastic time stamping. Now, I understand with COVID that's not always possible, but in Queensland, I know in other parts of Australia it's locked down further, but in some states you can still get together. In Queensland we can have 10 people at a time in our house, so 4 people fits that mould quite well, and you'll be able to have a fun time with family and friends. So you get all that and you only pay $169. Really, really cool. Can you imagine going into a craft store, Spotlight for example, gathering together $235 worth of product, a couple of extra things like this and rhinestones and stuff, and going to the counter and going, okay, now I know this is worth over $300, but I'm only going to pay you $169. What do you think their response will be? It definitely won't be, yes, come, we welcome you with open arms like we do at Stampin' Up. It'll be, I'm sorry, you pay the price or you're out the door and we call the police. So just think of that, okay? Anyway, I had to let you know, Get and Go promotion. I would love to have you on my team. So if you want more information, please let me know and I can give it to you. Right, just organising stuff here. What else I needed to tell you about is the new cut and emboss machine is available. The 6-inch one, the mini one is not available yet. And as I make today's card, I will use that, so you'll be able to see that in action. My product of the week this week, I haven't been doing it for a little while. I'm ever so naughty, but I normally have a product of the week, and I've brought it back. And with the product of the week, I have a special of the week, which normally corresponds with the product of the week. So hello to everyone who is joining me. So lovely to have you here. If you can't hear me, any issues, please let me know. Don't be scared. If you're in here watching, just pop in and say hello. Alright, so my product of the week is this Trimming the Town Suite. Really nice with these little houses. I love them, and can be used more than just Christmas. So I thought, you know, people might already have all their Christmas stuff. So I thought I'd do something that can be used for Christmas and other times. So when you think of this stamp set, and I'll show it to you. Right. Really, there's not much Christmas there, is there? There's a car, there's houses, there's trees, there's a lamppost. Like, that does not scream Christmas. There's a little wreath. Whoops, where am I? There's a little wreath. But really, that doesn't scream Christmas. So think of real estate agents who might like you to make cards for them when people move into a new house, or welcome to the neighbourhood. cards. If you know anyone who's moved house, you know, send them a card. Congratulations on your new house. Lots and lots of reasons we can use this stamp set. I love it. So that's my product of the week. The whole suite is my product of the week. Now, going along with my product of the week is my special of the week. And anyone who orders the bundle, so I've just closed the catalogue. Whoops. These things happen when you're live, you know. But let's just get back to that page. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be licking my fingers, but it's only me and I've washed my hands. Oh, here we go. Right, anyone who orders the bundle, so that is the stamp set and the matching dies. Okay, order that bundle this week up until Sunday. So today is the Wednesday the 2nd of September. So order this bundle and it goes back. So if you ordered it Monday, so anyone who orders this bundle between the 31st of August and the 6th of September from me, sorry, there it is, will receive from me a packet of the, oops, all the trimming, what's it called? All the Trimmings embellishments. Really, really cute. So I will be sending you that when you order the bundle off me. And I'll also pop a link into my online store on this video when it is done. One last thing before we get into two more things. Sorry. Three. I can't count. Oops. Right. So I'm having a giveaway as well this month. So every single person who orders, every $50 in their order will see you get an entry into the draw. And the giveaway is this card kit. What's it called? Kerchief Card Kit. Really, really pretty. I'll put it up close. Sorry about any glare. I have my curtains open so I can let natural light in. Alright, so to win this card kit, you need to be in Australia. You need to place an order through my online store. Every $50 in that order will get you one entry into the draw. And you can, if you don't want to purchase online, you can email me or call me with your order. But every $50 in your order for September will get you a entry to win this card kit. Alright, so that's that. Two more things. World Card Making Day is coming up 3rd of October. So I'm starting to think about that now, starting to prepare for that now. And what I'm doing, since I can't get together with a mass amount of people, is I'm going to have a virtual party. So look out for details on my page about that, in my newsletters about that. I'll open registration soon because part of it is going to be a goodie bag. Now, I'm thinking the way I'm going to run it is a virtual party in a Facebook group. You can join the Facebook group and there's going to be an add-on goodies bag you can purchase. It's probably going to be around $35 for the goodie bag, and it will include, what I've worked out so far, is a packet of 6x6 paper, some rhinestones, and also some extra things like a bingo card and a prize patrol voucher, lots of things like that. You can still participate in the virtual party without the goodie bag, okay? But if you purchase a goodie bag, then you can play the bingo game and also get into the prize patrol. But during the event, it's probably going to go the whole weekend. I will probably start it on the Friday night because World Card Making Day is on the Saturday. So I'll start it on the Friday night. It'll run through to Sunday. You don't have to be online that whole time. I'll be posting lots of things throughout that weekend. I'll also be jumping on live and doing a few card creating sessions. If you have the goodies bag, you can create the cards along with me because I'll be using what's in the goodies bag. If not, you might already have your own supplies and make your own version of the card. I'm going to have creative challenges as well on the weekends where there will be prizes given. So lots and lots of fun. So save the date, 3rd, 4th and 5th of October. Now I think traditionally that is a long weekend here in Australia, if I remember rightly. It used to be the Bathurst car races, I think. I don't know whether that's going on or not, but if it's a long weekend and you're away, it doesn't matter because I keep the challenges open for the following week. So I won't close them off until the following week. So if you're away for that weekend, camping, wherever you are, You still have that next week to create for the challenges and enter them. But anyway, all the finer details and the registration will all be coming out shortly, so make sure you look for them. One last thing before we get creating is YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you subscribe, and I am having a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Now currently I'm at 644 or something this morning, so I'm getting close, edging that little bit closer. But because I have floss tubes and my card making on my YouTube, I'm doing 2 giveaways. One will be for the stitches and one will be for the card makers or the paper crafters. So I will announce the details of that as I get closer, and when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll pop up a little special video and have people comment certain things on there for whichever are the prizes you want to win, whether you're a stitcher or a paper crafter. Alright, that is it for the announcements and the updates. Alright, so don't forget, if you are on YouTube, this is not live, it's a recording of a live I did earlier on Facebook. So I will respond to your comments though, but it won't be instantaneous. Okay, let's get on to crafting. That's why you're all here. And thank you again for everyone who is joining. We are going, well, I'm going to be using, you're going to be watching, or you can play along if you have the supplies, a card using my product of the week, the Trimming the Town. We're making this card. Look at this. How cool is that? Yeah. I've put a Christmas sentiment on there. I can't even read that back to front, sorry. Tidings of comfort and joy. But you could use this for anything. Someone could be going on holidays in the Swiss Alps or something. Not that anyone's going anywhere now, but they might be planning on it. So, you know, or in someone you know in Australia who lives down the snowy mountains. They've had a lot of snow recently, and they just need a little uplift or a hello, I'm thinking of you. This would be a perfect card for them. So, alright, I'm going to turn you around, and I must admit, I haven't done a Facebook Live for so long, I think I remember how to do this bit, but if it goes all haywire, and I lose you all, I'll be back. But wait a minute, I'm going to turn you around, you're going to see my lovely curtains, and then the mess on my desk, before you get to see my desktop. So bear with me. Here we go, switching the camera around. There's my lovely curtains and my view of the neighbour's house across the road. And then oh, there's me on the iPad. Now, I am hoping that I can get enough of my mat in because I didn't move my stand. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. That's, oh, you won't get that. I'm sorry, that's my daughter and my husband have this thing. I don't know where they saw it. And it's like, there's this saying and they keep going, hey, wait a minute. Oh no, it's just some family thing they've gotten into doing. Makes us laugh, but I guess you had to be there, hey. Right, I'm going to move my stand a little bit further forward so that I can, well, you can see the desktop. Sorry if I've got really loud, but I'm standing right up near the phone. Is that alright? Tell me if that's okay or not. And I will try and the iPad back up. So is that okay for everyone? And now I've got a problem with this stand in the way. Oh no. Here we go. Look, we're going to make it work. Bear with me, peoples. Bear with me. I'm sorry if I just got really loud. Turn some lights on so you can see. Oh, right. I think, oh my gosh. Okay, I have a bit of glue. Are we all good? We're all good. I need to move something here so I can see your comments. All right, I think we're good. Thank you for sticking by, everyone. All right, this is the card we're going to make. Let me get myself organised. I promise I'll be more organised next time. Right, I'm wondering if I can zoom in a little bit. Let me try it. No, it won't let me. Oh, look, it did. Right, is that better? That's a bit better, isn't it? Alright, I've got to wait for this to catch up to see if it's okay. Right, here we go. That's a bit better. Look, I should have got a clean thing. I didn't. Oh, sorry. Oh, never mind. Alright, so this is what we're making. If I pop it there, yeah, or there, you'll be able to see. Sorry about not the not clean. See, I haven't done one of these for a while. I'm so out of practice. Alright, so this card is a standard card. Well, a tent fold card. So I tend to do a lot of tent fold cards now, which are ones that stand up like that. So basically it's one of them, and I've just put it on its side. So it sits like this, okay? And to get your tent fold cards, you just get the one A4 piece of paper, cardstock, and cut it down long ways, and then you get the 2 skinny strips. Now, don't cringe, I never score my cards, I'm too lazy. I just do this, and then grab a bone folder, and there's my card base done. Alright, so this one's going to open like this, not like that. We need to cut our little shape on the front, and we do that by, these are the dies we're using that go with the coming home stamp set. Alright, I'm also not the type of person who's neat and tidy, so I don't have the nice magnetic sheets to hold my dies in place. Mine are all a big higgledy-piggledy a mess. But hey, that's how I roll, so it's all good. Right, so we're going to be using that one with the trees on it, as well as the plain one. So our first step, now bear with me, I made this days ago, I may actually forget what I'm doing. Hopefully not. Right, we're going to have the hill on this side. So I've probably come down to this leading edge, I have probably come down about 1 inch, roughly. I also don't measure much, so bear with me. So about there looks good. Now I like to hold things with tape because I don't have the magnetic platform yet for the new Stampin' cut machine, Stampin' cut and emboss machine. So I'm just going to hold it with, what's this called? Washi tape. Now washi tape traditionally on our Whisper White cardstock will sometimes tear. So I always put it on a bit that is going to be discarded. So this top bit is going to go away. I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to bring the new Stampin' cut and emboss machine over. Oh, with extra stuff that's stuck to it. That may get close to the camera. I'm sorry if it does. And you can see I have used this lots. My poor plates are very marked. I love it. So if you haven't seen it, this is our new Stamp Cut and Emboss machine. It is very sleek, very nice, very pretty. The platform folds up, so it's nice and compact and portable. Now, this does make a bit of a noise though when you flick it up, so get ready. And there we have it, our portable machine. Now, it's not a feather light. I won't lie. It's not really light. You can pick it up with one hand, but I wouldn't, you know, carry it extensively. It's not, what am I trying to say? It's not as heavy as a Big Shot, I don't think. But it's not a feather light either. But it is amazing. I love it. And I love the silver. Very nice. Now, the feet on the bottom are meant to be non-grip. But I find they lose the grip quite quick. But it's easy to fix. You just wipe them over with a damp cloth and it comes back grippy. It won't grip to like a paper surface, but your tabletop shouldn't be a problem. So, and the handle goes on easily, and the mechanism, the winding action is really smooth. Comes with everything you need to get started. It's got the plates, so you've got your base plate. Kathy, yeah, no worries. Watch the rest on replay. So this is the base plate that comes with it, and it comes with all the plates you need to get started. They are all numbered. Hopefully you can see that, number 1. And it has here the sandwiches you use and the plate numbers for the different things that you're doing. It also comes with this die cutting little skinny platform, which is number 2. And then you get the 2 acrylic plates, which are number 3. So there's also a magnetic platform that has come out on the 1st. Wasn't available when us demonstrators could order this. But the magnetic platform is now available, and it replaces one of your clear plates when you use it. So I'm going to buy that. I haven't got it yet. Rails. I'm going to repeat some comments for those who are watching on YouTube because they won't see the comments live. So if you hear me repeating what you've said, That's because I want the people on YouTube to know what I'm responding to. Raz has said all the mechanics inside of the cut and emboss are metal, and that's why it's a bit heavier. Yes, and it's really strong and sturdy. I love it. Right, back to our card. Now, we don't want to cut through the second layout of our card, at the back of it, so I'm just going to lay it out flat. Put my plate on top. Now, you're meant to, good practice for the machines is to alternate your plates, swap them around, move the one from the top to the bottom, and also rotate them 180 degrees. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm sorry, I'm so bad. I'm so naughty. Anyway, so hear that? Look at that. That is so smooth. Oh, I love this machine. And yes, you can buy it from my store. I'll pop the link below. Right, so now take that off. Take off our tape. Not that I really need to, because I'm going to throw that bit away. Alright. Whoops. Now I'm just going to cut down there. Now I could bring my trimmer in, but I've got limited room here, so I'm not going to sorry, oh, I got a frog. I'm just going to trim down here to get rid of this top bit. Alright, and there we have our card front. I'm just going to do the inside because that's nice and quick and easy. And one of the patterned papers in this beautiful paper has the little mountain village scene on it. Now mine's been all cut and stuff because I've designed a Stamping by Mail class using this suite, so that's why my paper's all a bit cut up. Right, let me find a bit. Where is it? No, that won't work. Here we go, I found it. Right, so this, look at this, that's beautiful. That would make a fantastic scrap page. Add a few photos and a heading. So what I did for this card, let me just get all this out of the way. Oh, I don't know, I need so much more desk space. Do you ever find that? You never have enough. Like, if it's a flat surface in this place, got stuff all over it. I won't say what I normally say because it's not nice. Alright, so I just literally cut a piece of the top here. So I had the mountains. That will be 5 and, let me measure it. I always say 5 3/4 plus 1 because I hate having to work out the 8 inches and the 16th inches. So it is, yes, 5 3/4 plus 1. So that's 5 and 5/8, I think, by 4, and in centimetres we have 14.8 centimetres by something, 10.3 maybe. Yeah, it's the size of your card front. So I am going to have to bring the trimmer in now because I need to cut this paper. I didn't think to cut it beforehand. See? I haven't done these for ages. I'm not that organised. Thank you for sticking with me, bearing with my chaos. Alright. So I need a piece that is 4 inches. By, what did I say? 5 3/4 plus 1. That's a very technical measurement, isn't it? So good. Right, and this just gets glued to the inside like that. And because of this pattern on this paper, it gives you a lovely area to write your sentiment in. So I was going to put like a house or something inside, and then I went, oh no, you need to have room to write in the card, so I didn't do that. Right, so there's our inside piece. Done. Now for the front, we need a piece of old olive cardstock. And I'm just going to cut it to 5 and 3/4 plus 1. And then by 4. Alright, so there's our piece of old olive. I'm going to put the trees, work out roughly how far down we want the trees. So this edge is going to be glued on the front down the bottom. And I want my trees probably about there. So again, tape that on. The top bit's going to be discarded. I'm not going to worry about that tape pulling off any of the cardstock. Depends on the washi tape you use. Sometimes it's really strong, sometimes it's not that tacky. But I noticed it affects the white cardstock more than any other colour. Alright, so we're just going to run this through a new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I have to come up with an acronym for it because it's a lot to say all the time, hey? Oh, I love how smooth it is. So easy to roll. And no, I won't say that every time I create them. Sure. Oh, boy. Alright, now this top bit we're going to discard. Take the die off it first. And then we have our trees, which are going to go here. Right, now with my sample, I've got them a little bit higher, and you can get away with that having a gap down here because you're going to put the houses there. So if I wanted them a little bit higher, I could put them there. So I'm going to do that and have a gap down there. Just going to glue my tree layer in place. Line it up with that top bit there, make sure that it's straight. Alright, so our tree layer is in place. And now we just need our houses. And lucky for us, Stampin' Up are so thoughtful. And this big sheet of paper, you'll see there's some missing. This big sheet of paper, the houses get cut out with the dies. Like the dies fit these houses. How cool is this? Look at that. That is amazing. I love it. So you just pick your 3 dies. Right, now I'm going to try and conserve a bit of paper. So I'm going to go those 3, I think. Alright, so we'll cut them out, run them through our machine. And I'm sure the trees as well are cut out with the dies. But I'm not going to cut the whole thing out, I'm just cutting out the houses because I want to conserve this paper because I might use the trees on another card. Okay, and this big one. So how is everyone going with this, all this COVID stuff? I know if you're watching from Victoria that you're still in lockdown. I hope we've all been busy crafting. Like that tree I'll put to one side. I love that the dies cut out these images. So if you're not a big stamper, then you know you can still have the pretty houses and not have to stamp a single thing. So there's one. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Can't concentrate and talk at the same time. Alright, so they are now ready to be cut out. Sometimes they're a little bit tight, but that's good, all good. I'm trying to do it left-handed as well, which is probably not my strong arm. I think I've got used to using my left hand for everything while my right wrist was out of action. And it's just a habit I've got into now. It's definitely not my strongest wrist. So I'm sort of like a bit ambidextrous now, I guess. Alright, we are nearly there. See, really simple this card. It's not that hard. It's just cutting out a few things. We haven't actually done any stamping yet. There is no stamping on this card. So if you're not comfortable with stamping, this is perfect. Alright, and all I've done, I'll bring the original back in. I have popped this card on, and you have a little bit of leeway in your envelopes when you put cards in. So the edge of this house sticks over a little bit, which is okay, and it's good because otherwise it won't cover. Oh no, yeah, so you'll see the gap there. So we're going to pop that house down. Now it is on dimensionals, so just pop a few on there. So if you didn't want to make this a Christmas card, like I said earlier, this could be used for someone who is going on a holiday, like to a mountainous region or Switzerland or hiking or something, or anyone who lives in those areas you want to send a card to. Alright. Okay, the next one is the tall one, and I have just popped that on, glued that on. I haven't put any dimension on that, so it's sitting behind the others. And don't put glue on the chimney bit because it will stick over your opening, and then you don't want your card to be stuck together. I'm just lining these up with the bottom, and then this one is on dimensionals. And again, the eaves are going to stick out the side a little bit there, so it covers the gap where the white is. If you had your old olive piece the whole length, then you wouldn't need to worry about doing that. Okay, so there's our little houses. Now if you wanted to make it more Christmassy, there is the wreath in the stamp set, and on one of these bits of paper, pattern paper, there's also wreaths that I'm sure the die would cut out. But I didn't do that. What I did to make it Christmassy was use this paper, which, oh, there's the wreaths on the other side. So I'm sure what am I trying to say? The wreath die would cut out these. And then you could pop one on, you know, the window there, up there, on the door there or something. Make it even more Christmassy. But on the reverse side are all these sayings, Christmas sayings in different languages. So I just found one that was down the bottom and put it across there. So I might actually choose, well, that's the only English one on that line, most wonderful time of the year. So we might cut that out. It's a test for my new glasses. I actually don't like this script, you know, they're not that great. So I may have to go and get new ones. I'll try and persevere with these as much as I can because they're so expensive glasses. The frames are fine, it's the lenses that are expensive. Oh dear. I'm not going to publicly shame who I went to, but seriously, 3 pairs of glasses in, 2 of them have problems. Which is really annoying because I used to work for the company in head office, and I've been very loyal to them. But maybe not anymore. A bad experience this time around. Alright, so there we go. There's our sentiment. And I'm just, actually I might put it in the middle. It's going to worry me. I didn't trim that very well, and there's a little bit of colour on the top. So I'm going to try and trim that off. Oh my gosh, these glasses are horrible. How focused are them? Even with glasses on, I'm doing that. You know that thing when you get older and you have to hold everything at a distance? I'm doing that with my glasses on. That's ridiculous. Alright, I'm going to pop that across there. And my trimmer needs a new blade. Have a look at that. I'm going to put a mini dimensional in the middle and then glue the outer edges. Okay, glue just there and there. Don't need a lot. And this house is on a bit of a slant, isn't it? Oh, never mind. It's going down a hill. Ground's not even. That's my excuse. And let's just pop that there. There's my dimension glues. Alright, and there we have our Christmas card using that most wonderful time suite, the coming home stamp set, and the matching home together dies, which I've now got all over the place and in a great big mess. Yes, Janice, they are terrible. You know, 3 pairs of glasses, new lenses, cost me nearly $600, and that's with a special on. I had a 20% off special on the day. Huh, my goodness me. Bad, bad, bad. But yeah, 1 pair, they handed back, and they didn't even put the new lenses in them. So I looked at them when I got home and went, because hubby went and picked them up for me, he was out. And I got them out of the case, and I went, they're not new lenses, they're the same ones. You can see all the scuff marks on them. Oh, I was so annoyed. Anyway, hubby took them back, and they said, oh, no, actually, we're taking them back this afternoon. So he rang them. I rang them. No, he rang them. I rang them. I rang them, told them what happened, that's right. And hubby took them back, and they apologised, and they said, oh, we'll have to order new lenses. So it's another 2 to 3 week wait for the new lenses. And hubby goes, well, where are the ones that were ordered the first time around? Oh, someone's probably thrown them out. Oh my gosh, really? That's a big loss for a company. Far out. Anyway, so someone probably threw them out, she says. He went, oh, okay, so he left them. I got home, and then I was using these ones that I've got on, and I scraped my finger on here, and I went, what happening? The screw sticks out. I know you probably can't see it, but the screw sticks out there, like it's meant to be flush with the frame, and the screw sticks out. It's like, oh, that's so bad. So I'm taking these back this afternoon and getting them to put a new screw in. But that's just so amateurish, you know, just annoying. Like, how can you not check a pair of glasses before you hand them to the customer and realise the lenses weren't replaced? And how can you give a customer a pair of glasses with a hazard that's going to hurt them? Oh, anyway, I won't go any further. Anyway, so I've had my little rant. This is our card for today, and I really like it. I think it's really cool, and you can add in here if you want. You can put a little card. The card would be cool here, and you've still got room to write your sentiment. So I hope you recreate this in some form or other. Maybe not exactly the same as mine. You might use a different product suite, but I think it's such a fun and different way of doing a card, and I've loved sharing it with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, don't forget, I'm going to run through a few things at the end in case you didn't catch the start. I have the World Card Making Day virtual party coming up in October, so stay tuned for more details on that. I have a giveaway. If you order, order through my online store. This is for the paper crafting people. Every $50 in an order this month, you go into the draw to win this wonderful card kit. I have a product of the week is this suite, the Trimming the Town suite, whatever it's called. I'm so bad with names. Oh dear, I don't know how you all put up with me. And my special of the week is if you buy the bundle of the stamp set and the frames, which I've put away, and the frames, okay, you will get for free from me all the trimmings, embellishments as a gift. I'm so sorry, thank you for putting up with me. And the last thing I want to cover is the new joining deal. If you join in September, you get the normal $235 worth of product and pay just $169, but you also get these 2 stamp sets for free, plus a packet of embellishments, plus 8 card kits, pre-cut card kits for 2 cards, and all for $169 and free postage. I'd love you to join my team. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you back here next week. Stay safe, stay crafting, and be kind to each other. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.